Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB Show 19. So we made some moves today. We're gonna go ahead and complete the American League collection. I think we spent around 275K to get the remaining players that we needed. Granted, we are no money spent, so we were just pretty much waiting for the right time to go ahead and get these players, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish up the National League probably this weekend or so, depending on how the prices fluctuate through the remainder of the week. But going into these collections, so I only needed two teams. I needed the Boston Red Sox, so we went ahead and picked up the three diamonds: JD Martinez, Mookie Betts, and Chris Sale. Now I probably won't use any of these guys, to be honest. Chris Sale, he's always a good left-handed pitcher, and then Mookie, he kind of got downgraded, so he doesn't look as good. JD, he's always gonna be nice for like events and stuff like that, so that's probably where we'll use JD. But by completing this collection right here, we're going to get that 90 overall Jacoby Ellsbury, which looks like a really nice card. 102 contact versus righties, 76 versus lefties, 75 power versus righties, and 52 versus lefties. So has good numbers versus righties. 84 vision is pretty good. 89 fielding. Got that noodle arm with 52 arm strength, 60 arm accuracy, 93 reaction, and 94 speed. So these are kind of like the players I like, the high contact numbers and speed. So I think he'll really fit into our team, even though it's a little bit later in the year. I've heard a lot of good things about him, especially earlier in the year. So I'm hoping Jacoby could be a good option for us, even though we've got some nice outfielders already. So let's go ahead and auto select, collect the Boston Red Sox, get that Jacoby Ellsbury card. And then the next team we had were the Angels. It's all about Mike Trout when it comes to this one right here, and we finally pulled that trigger. I feel like I overpaid for him. We spent like 150K, which it is Mike Trout. He is the best player in the league, but at one point he was going for like 115K stubs, and we missed our mark at that one. Now he's kind of going a little bit higher, so I feel like I overdid it with him. But then again, you got to get him if you want to get this collection done. So he has good contact numbers versus righties at 91, 92 versus lefties, 95 power versus righties, and 80 versus lefties, 65 vision. And then he has the diamond tier defense, 89 fielding, 79 arm strength, 85 arm accuracy, 88 reaction, and 83 speed. So he's actually a really good card. Like we get Jacoby, which is going to be a good outfield option. We might even use Mike Trout because I got Ricky Henderson, and I'm not really a fan of him, to be honest. I haven't done that hot with him. We're hitting like 270, something like that. So Mike Trout actually might play in our outfield, and if that's the case, he'll be worth that 150. But we also get Troy Percival, which has 25 stamina, 96 hit per 9, 108K per 9, 64 walk per 9, 80 home run per 9. Got the 96 fastball, 79 12-6 curve, and 81 changeup. So the pitch speed differential from 96 to, we'll say, 81, that's pretty nice right there. His per 9s aren't bad. Walk per 9's kind of low. That's going to affect his control, so that's not that great. But for a closing pitcher, I think it's a solid looking card. We'll definitely, I haven't used him yet, so we'll definitely use him, see how he does. We'll throw him in the mix, but we're unlocking him also. So I think these are two solid players we're getting, Trout and Percival, to go along with that Jacoby Ellsbury. But we're not done there. We have the AL West, and that's going to get us Vida Blue. Now, Vida Blue was nasty in MLB 17. I didn't use him at all in 18, but here he has 111 stamina, 96 hit per 9, 96 K per 9, 67 walk per 9, 76 home run per 9. Got the 97 fastball, 82 curveball, 81 changeup, and the 95 two-seam fastball. So I'm hoping he's good this year. I don't know if people have been feeling him this year. I haven't really seen him on the mound that much. I don't even think I've faced him at all this year. Maybe once. And if that's the case, I probably did well against him if I don't remember it. But he has good hit per 9 and K per 9 numbers. The fastball is always pretty nice at 97. And then that pitch speed differential. So I'm hoping he's going to be a good mix for us. It's another lefty, which there's so many lefties in the game, so that kind of sucks. And I don't even like throwing with lefties, but he's a solid arm. He's definitely a solid arm. So we're going to lock in Percival, get that Vida Blue. We also get a good amount of XP, and we just hit 75 because of that. So we'll probably get some pack or something. And then we have the AL East. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about not Scope, even though Scope is pretty nice, but I've heard a lot of good things about Jose Bautista. 80 contact versus righties, 102 versus lefties, 98 power versus righties, and 108 versus lefties, 66 vision, and then he has 67 fielding, 94 arm strength, 78 arm accuracy, 68 reaction, and 50 speed. So gold tier defense. Now, he can play right field, he can play all outfield positions, third and first. I might throw him in at third, but I feel like if I throw him in at third, his in-game fielding is gonna be bronze, which I'm not really feeling that, but I think that's what we might do. 66 vision is kind of low. He has really good hitting attributes, great contact numbers, great power numbers, and he might be in our lineup a good amount because kind of the same with Ricky Henderson. I'm not really feeling Roberto Alomar. And if you guys have been like watching my games, you know, we play him out of position as well as our cap. We move our cap to third. You know, it's a little experiment right there, but Alomar, he's not all that. He hasn't been all that for me. I mean, we're hitting all right with him, but, you know, we can always do better. So we're going to get that Jose Bautista card, which could be a nice addition to our team. And then we got Ivan Rodriguez. So we get ourselves a 99 signature series catcher, 110 contact versus righties, 119 versus lefties, 84 power versus righties, and 85 versus lefties, 113 vision. And then got the diamond tier defense, 96 fielding, 99 arm strength, 96 arm accuracy, 80 reaction, 90 blocking, and 72 speed. So the defense is really nice, especially for a catcher. Got the great contact, and his power numbers are pretty good also with 113 vision. So Pudge pretty much replaces Johnny Bench for us. We've had Bench for a long time now. He's played a good amount of games with us, and he's hitting like 280, I think, maybe around there, 270, 280. It's time to move on, you know. So getting Pudge was kind of the reason we pushed this now, even though I've been saying by the end of this month we would complete the whole collection. So we're getting Ivan Rodriguez, another great addition to our team, and that's pretty much it right there. We also, we went from level 74 to level 77. I think we also got some extra all-star cards, so let me just check that collection real quick. Where is it at? Right here, all-star. So 28 will go to 31, so we need 9 more to get those 5 show packs, but we got some extra XP and stubs right there, which is always nice. Now we're at level 77 diamond. So let's take a quick look at our team. You know, let's see what we can do with this team right now. At catcher, definitely going to be Pudge. Now, like I said, Alomar at short, he's been okay for us. Actually, we're hitting 304. 304 is not that bad. I thought it was like 280. So Alomar, he's all right, but we haven't hit no home runs with him yet, and he only has 4 RBIs. So I don't know. We'll have to see what we can do with Alomar. Right now, I think Joe Morgan. Granted, I've used Joe Morgan like the whole year because he was the first signature series we got. Joe Morgan has been better than Alomar. And then we got our cap out of position at third, but he's hitting 335. So one thing to clarify real quick, because I keep seeing these comments, why have Alomar and Pritz both out of position instead of just having Alomar at third? Right now, Alomar at short, he has 74 fielding. If I move him to third, he has 65, which I believe is bronze tier fielding. And I'd rather have 2 players at silver fielding and be out of position than have a player at third being a bronze fielding, and then, you know, Pritz at short would be gold, which is not really a big deal. I probably could get Pritz to gold fielding at third also if I upgrade his equipment. But just to clarify that, because I always see that comment and people act like I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, you know, and so far, I don't think we've had any errors out of position. Right here, no errors. Granted, most of his games are at short. And then Alomar, I know Alomar has a couple. Alomar has 2, but they weren't costly. And then we didn't mention Ricky Henderson. We're hitting 250 with him. That's not really good. 25 games in. So that's where like Jacoby Ellsbury comes in. Maybe Mike Trout, because with like Ichiro, he's hitting 364. We got to keep him in. Tony Gwynn hitting a hot 400. But granted, those are, a lot of those I think are in like Battle Royale, where he gets like most of his action. But yeah, that's the squad. So I think what we might do, We got that Matt Williams. We'll try him out and debut him at some point. But we'll probably put Batista at third, or maybe even the outfield. You know, we got options. We definitely have options. Batista can play the outfield over Ricky. We got Jacoby that can play there, and we also have Mike Trout. So we got some more options that we can utilize in the outfield if we want to do that. Trout, Kemp, Batista. I didn't even mention. Yeah, we got Kemp the other day. So Kemp's another option we have too. Jose Batista. I don't know where I've used him. Probably Battle Royale, and we're hitting a hot 600 with him. So we definitely got to try him out. And then the other one being Jacoby Ellsbury. We haven't used him at all. But we got some options in the outfield to work with our team. So with all the players we got today, definitely expect some player debuts throughout the week. Going on to next week, we got like 10 players overall that we can debut now, which is good because we were running out. So kind of an update, I guess, for National League. You know, I want to complete it probably by the end of the weekend. We need a few more teams. We need Max Scherzer and Rendon from the Nationals. We need we need Syndergaard and Edwin Diaz from the Mets, Bryce Harper, Christian Yelich, and Hader, Arenado, and then Manny Machado. So those run around 330K, around that mark. So I think I'm gonna wait until the weekend. You know, hopefully new packs or something come out on Friday and those prices drop maybe to at least 300K, and then we'll pull that trigger, get the National League done, get that Rogers Hornsby, and get Willie Mays. So that's kind of the plan for, you know, this week, but we will get it done. It's the 26th today, so we will get it done by the end of the month, and that's kind of been our whole plan throughout this whole month, getting the collections done by, you know, the end of the month, getting that Hornsby card, and then we'll get that Willie Mays card. But like I said earlier, this is all no money spent, and when we get that Willie Mays, I'll pretty much make a whole video explaining or just giving you guys some no money spent tips and what you guys should be focusing on and how you guys should be approaching, you know, going after certain cards and all that. But that is going to do it for this one. So we get ourselves a few big players. We get Ivan Rodriguez, we get that Jacoby Ellsbury, Mike Trout, Jose Batista. So expect those player debuts, like I said, sometime this week. And that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.